Hello dear friends, I wish you are doing well, and so today we are discussing about water's dual nature. When a water is reacting with one species, it acts as an acid. When water reacts with another species, it can act as a basic. So let us resume the definition of an acid and base as per the Brønsted-Lowry definition, which says an acid is in a species which will donate a proton. Okay, whereas in a base which will accept an a proton, sorry, which will accept an a protein. Now let us see an example that we have discussed earlier also, where this hydrogen chloride act as an acid, and that to be a strong acid because it is donating a proton to the water to form a hydronium ion, and it is also going to be released in a chlorine ion. So here HCl acts as an acid because it's donating a proton, okay, where the water acts as a base which is accepting a proton, okay. Now similarly in the next case where we have discussed about ammonia, when it's diluted in a water or react in a water, it will get an ammonium ion and hydroxyl ion. Again the acid which will donate a proton and the base which will accept a proton. Here water act as an acid, it donate a proton, okay. Now the thing lie in the pKa value. Okay, so in the last lecture we have discussed about pKa value also. So if he sees in the first reaction, if we just check it out, the first reaction, the pKa value of HCl is -7, and here the pK value of water is 15.7. Similarly, in the second reaction, the pK value of ammonia is 36 and the pK value of water is again 15.7. Remember one thing, the pK value is lesser. If lesser the pK value, more it will be the acidic comparison to the another species. For example, here we are discussing about HCl and water. So we'll compare the pKa value of these two species over here. And as per the chart we discussed here also in the previous lecture also, if the pK value is less than the 1, if pK is value less than 1, it will be very strong. Then if pK value is 1 to 3, it is moderate acid. If pK value is 3 and 4, it is a weak acid. If pK value 5 and 15, between this 5 and 15, it is very weak acid. And pK value is greater than 15, that is extremely weak acid. Now here in the equation where I'm saying that we need to compare the two reactant species or the two reacting species, which is here HCl and water. So we need to compare the pK value of these two, which is being also discussed, like pK value is -7, that is less than 1, means it is more negative, it is more acidic. Now the second is water. You can compare, if I ask you to compare these two, which is a lesser pK value, that is -7, so that is a more acidic, okay. So it will act as an acid, mean it will donate a proton, okay. Similarly, in the next equation, that is ammonia, this ammonia is a 36, whereas the water is 15.2. Now tell me which is out of these two which has a less pKa, that is 15.7, obviously the water. So it has a property to donate a proton, whereas the higher the pK value, that is NH3, which is a property to accept a protein. So that's why the water in the one case will act as a base, in another case it will act as an acid. Okay, so I wish it will be clear with you. Now let us discuss about the position of equilibrium. Okay, that means equilibrium constant. We have studied one thing, that is say A plus B. If a reaction is being taken place between a reactant, that is an A and B reactant, lead to formation of a product that we say C or D, for example. If it is more favored toward the C and D, and they are not being again converting back into A and B, so we called it an irreversible reaction. But for an instant, if sometime what happen, the forward reaction in the reactant A and B is converted into C and D, and sometimes they are being say moving backward also, and they will establish a say equilibrium. Okay, so that we call an reversible reaction, meaning the C and D, they have the potential, they have the property, they can come back to form a reactant. Okay, so that kind of reaction we called a reversible reaction. Also the equilibrium lies either the left side or the right side. Okay, so we say in the previous class we say, okay, if the reaction is favored in the product side, means for example C and D, we say it is more favorable toward the left side. And if I say, and the signs presented over here mean the upper sign is being more lengthier than the lower one. And if I say the reaction that is formation of this reverse in direction, mean the reversible reaction is more favorable, the position of an equilibrium lies toward the right hand side. Okay, so let us discuss how to check it out, the position of an equilibrium. Is it on the, say, left hand side or left side, or it is in a right side, mean the forward direction or in a reverse direction. And here the golden rule we need to remember is that in an acid-base reaction, the equilibrium lie or favors, what I said, the equilibrium favors the formation of a weak acid. Okay, now let us take an example of acetic acid react with the ammonia, and the reaction is more favorable toward the forward direction, mean toward the left side. Okay, to form an acetate ion and ammonium ion. Now, as we says, the weaker the weak acid, more favorable to be the reaction. Means the equilibrium lies toward the favor of weak acid. Now, to compare a weak acid, we must know the pKa value. Now, see the pKa value of this acetic acid over here is 4.8. Okay, one side, and another side, the acid species that is present is proton donor. Okay, mean you need to check it out which one is a proton donor. So this side the proton donor is acetic acid, this side the proton donor is ammonium ion. Exactly. So here check it out, the pK value is 9.4 and the pK value is 4.8. Now we says the weak acid. Okay, the equilibrium favors the weak acid. Now weak acid means the pK value, lesser the pK value, we just studied about, the lesser the pK value, more acidic it will be. Now compare the pK value of this is lesser than the compare of this one. So which one is a weak acid? Which is a higher pK value. Okay, comparison to two acids over here. So higher pK value is observed for the ammonium ion. So the reaction is forward toward the NH4. Okay, now let us take a second example where we says the ethanol when react with the methyl amine, they lead to formation of ethoxide and the methyl ammonium ion. First of all, we need to check it out which one is an acid, mean which one is a proton donor. So here the proton donor is this species, that is ethanol. The proton donor here is methyl ammonium ion. Okay, so next step to check it out the pK value. The pK value of ethanol is 15.9. pK value of this methyl ammonium is 10.7. Now tell me which is a weak acid, mean which has a higher pK value. The higher pK value is of exactly ethanol, that is 15.9. So the reaction or the equilibrium, or you can say position of equilibrium, lies toward the reverse direction, mean at the right side. Okay, now let us also check it out some calculation to find it out the equilibrium constant. Okay, mathematically we'll try to find out. And now let's see how to calculate the equilibrium constant. For a given reaction, for example here acetic acid when react with ammonia to produce the acetate ion and the ammonium ion, first of all the thing we need to look at weak acid or the acid. First of all we need to look the acid species. Okay, so here the acid species is ethyl acetate. Okay, where is the ammonium ion? So we need to check it out which one is a proton donor. And the formula that we use is to calculate the equivalent constant is pK equilibrium is equal to pKa of reactant acid and pK of the product acid. For example, here pK of the reactant is 4.8 and we minus with the pK of a product that is in a 9.4. Okay, so here we calculated it will come to pKa is equal to 4.6, and for the further mathematical expression we need to calculate the P equilibrium constant is equal to minus log K equilibrium. Now to check it out this K equilibrium, to calculate this K equilibrium, which will become by rearranging this equation as K equilibrium is equal to 10 raised to power minus P equilibrium constant. Okay, now this K is equal to 10 to power minus that we calculated the minus 4.6, and that ultimately result in a calculation comes to be K equilibrium 4.0 into 10 raised to power 4. Now what to do with this value? Okay, what actually it tells us. So we can say the more number of acetic acid and ammonium ion is present as compared to the acetic acid and ammonia, so the reaction is favored toward the which side? Left side. Okay, so thank you so much. I wish it is clear with you. Kindly like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. I hope this video help you to understand. So let us say the significance of K equilibrium that we have calculated. For a reaction with acetic acid react with the ammonia to produce an acetate and ammonium ion, we have an equation for this K equilibrium that is a concentration of product upon the concentration of a reactant, and we calculated the K equilibrium that is 4 into 10 raised to power 4. If we put this equation, put this value over here, that will come around 40,000 upon 1, we can say. Okay, that is equal to, okay, so we can say the more number of acetic acid and ammonium ion is present as compared to the acetic acid and ammonia, so the reaction is favored toward the which side? Left side. Okay, so thank you so much. I wish it is clear with you. Kindly like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. I hope this video help you to understand.